Welcome to Tan Fan Thursdays. I'm your coach, Tamper Tanavoli. Today's topic is how to prioritize yourself. Let's begin. The topic we're about to discuss today has come up a lot in your questions. So I thought we would be discussing this on more of a one-on-one and interactive way. And if you still have questions after the tips, or you are confused about something, or you need to make a comment, I would love to receive them. Let's get to what we want to discuss today. Do you feel like you barely have time for yourself and what you're constantly doing is helping others? Do you find yourself often saying yes to others and attending their needs because you don't want to hurt their feelings, but at the end of the day, you feel like you haven't got to any of your own stuff? And if you do say no, do you feel guilty about it? If the answers to the questions that I just asked is a yes, then you're definitely in the right coaching session. Becoming always a yes person, or a people pleaser, that is as a result of not believing that you deserve and are worthy of receiving that kind of love and attention yourself, to be prioritized in anybody else's life, to become a priority in your own life. You're putting everyone else first because you yourself believe that I'm not worthy of being at that level and I'm not worthy of receiving that kind of love. This is the root of the problem. And once we know what the root of the problem is, getting to the solution is the most beautiful part. And I have two strong tips for you today that's going to hopefully help you get to your solution, put your action steps in, and prioritize you. Let's begin. Number one, awareness, recognizing your patterns. So let's say you have something planned for yourself for the day, or you actually plan to do nothing at all that day, and you just had a very hard week and you want to take the day to yourself and just relax and enjoy. Someone calls you out of the blue and says, I need you to do this for me if you can. Would you mind doing that for me? Would you taking care of this for me? This is the moment where you have to become aware about what's happening in your body, because the first signs of fear or joy or happiness, it happens throughout our body. It's the feelings. It's like tuning in and connecting to yourself first. You don't have to say a harsh no. We can always say no with kindness. And all these things I'm saying here to you is in case of non-emergencies. If you can do it, by all means, you have time, you really actually look forward to doing something like that, you'll say yes, and your body be like, wow, this actually feels good. This makes sense. I would go out and do that, and there's so much of it that I can benefit from too, and this is love for myself as well as doing something for someone else. It's about being fully honest with yourself first, and then being fully honest with the other person who's asking you for the favor. That's you honoring self-love. That's you bringing that prioritization back to you. That's you saying no to someone else and saying yes to yourself. Number two, who are my non-negotiables? The non-negotiables are the people in your life that matter to you most. Once you prioritize yourself and put yourself on top of the tier, it's much easier to see and feel who are the people who actually put you first in their lives too. Who is actually taking care of themselves and loves themselves enough that they believe they deserve your presence in their lives. Keep in mind, if someone is not making you a priority in their life, it has two folds. One is that they're reflecting what you're not doing for yourself, prioritizing you. And second of all, it shows that they do not feel that they deserve the kind of love that you're offering them. So they're not prioritizing themselves either. It's a two-way mirror. So your non-negotiables are the people who prioritize themselves and you. And those for me are my family and my best friends. They not only prioritize themselves in their lives, they also prioritize me. And it's the same case for me. And even with my non-negotiables, if there's not an urgent case or an emergency, and they need something from me, and I have planned something for that day for myself, and I have planned something that's important to me, for me to do, that I will also honestly and with kindness and compassion will communicate to them that this is my plans and this is what I was planning to do, but I will do such and such later on for them. And that's very well respected, honored, And honesty is the key to trusting self and others. By prioritizing yourself, you're not only prioritizing those who are most important to you, but you're also building more confidence, trust, honesty, and respect for yourself and others as well. I hope the coaching tips today have been helpful to you. For more of such tips, you can go to my website or sign up at my YouTube channel. I would love to hear your comments or questions you may have, and please leave them at the bottom of this video. And I'm looking forward to see you all next week. Until then, keep happy